Welcome. Today, we'll be looking at options you should consider when choosing your home station. The primary option many people choose is to set your home station to one of the major trade hubs. This makes it easy to buy and sell items, while also speeding up the process of purchasing new ships when you inevitably get blown up. The downsides to these stations are the increased threat of PvP upon undocking, and potential performance issues when there are a lot of players in the system. I'll be listing these trade hubs in order of the number of orders in each station. The first and primary market hub is in Caldari space at Jita 4, Moon 4, Caldari Navy Assembly Plant. This is a fairly central location in the galaxy that started gaining popularity as a trading spot when people were running missions from agents located here. There was also a time when industry slots and stations were limited, and Jita had a large quantity of stations nearby for industry. In Amarr space, you have Amarr VIII, Oris, Emperor Family Academy. Prior to Pakvin being created by pulling a handful of systems out of known space, there was an easy route between Jita and Amarr that made Amarr a decent competitor. Once that route was eliminated, most people chose to trade in Jita, but it's still the second largest trade hub. For Galente space, you should use Dodixie 9, Moon 20, Federation Navy Assembly Plant. If you're doing faction warfare for Galente, this will be your primary hub, since you'll lose too many faction standings with Caldari to safely move items. Minmatar space has two major trade hubs, Ek 8, Moon 12, Boundless Creation Factory, and Rens 6, Moon 8, Brutor Tribe Treasury. Trade seems to be split between the two due to mission running and proximity to other agents. If you decide to avoid setting a trade hub as your home, you'll have to decide between an NPC station or a player-owned structure, also referred to as a POS. There are three types of player-owned structures: citadels, engineering complexes, and refineries. NPC stations are shown with a square as their symbol in the overview, while player-owned structures have their own symbol depending on the type of structure. Player-owned structures have services that you can't get from NPC stations. These include ore compression and structures that have a reprocessing plant, clone bays, industry modules, including blueprint research options, lower tax rates for services, and bonuses to industry or reprocessing efficiencies. You can find stations near you by going to the Neocom menu, then Utilities, and then Structure Browser. From here, you can filter specifically for which kind of structure you're looking for. For example, if you want to compress ore, you could deselect Station to only look for player-owned structures, then search for those with a reprocessing plant. Specifically for blueprint research, there isn't a particular option to search for these facilities. Instead, you would look for a structure with industry modules, then right-click to show info. From here, you can see what traits the structure has, which depends on the type of structure and modules installed. Under the Services tab, it will list which services are available and the tax rate for those services. The downside of setting your home station to a player-owned structure is that it can be destroyed by other players, or the owner could either not fuel the station or repackage it to relocate elsewhere. This means your items could be reclaimed and sent to an NPC station where you can pick them up, but you may be charged a fee for this if you're not quick enough, or if there isn't an NPC station in the same system as the destroyed structure. If you're logging off to stop playing for a long period of time, it's best to move all your items to an NPC station to ensure they'll still be there when you come back. Please share your thoughts or stories in the comments below. Until next time, stay radiant and have the best week available to you.